going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking about credit, and we're going to be talking about starting a business. A lot of people tell me, oh, I want to start a business, but I don't have the money. Well, if you have a credit card or you have good credit, you can use that to invest in yourself. I know a lot of people are like, oh, but if it fails and then I spent this money on my credit card. Well, I know a lot of people, they spend money on their credit cards to buy clothes and like designer clothes. That's basically, well, there's nothing wrong with buying designer, but I'm saying designer clothes, that's just making the designer rich, and you guys didn't have money to afford it. And you can use that $800 to buy something that you could flip and make you more money, you know? But we're gonna get into that and a whole bunch of things. So I'm gonna tell you like my story. I'm gonna tell you my credit story. I'm gonna tell you how I went from like a 6 something. I'll actually try to, I'm gonna try to go back on my statement and I'll actually show it to you if I can find it. How I went from like a 6 to now I'm a 7 something. I don't know the exact, I think it's like a 740, but I'll put the exact thing in the screen. I'll like screenshot it. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you that story. I'm gonna tell you all about that, and I'm gonna tell you how you can use credit to help you. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so yeah, it all started. So I got my first credit card at 18 years old. Why did I get a credit card? No one really told me. Like, not my mom, my dad was like, oh, get a credit card. It was kind of like me. I just felt like, you know what? Like, I wanted to start like becoming more responsible and like more of an adult. I just felt like there were certain things like, okay, a lot of times like I'm the type of person like I'm not trying to rush life, but it might like seem like that. But I just feel like there's stuff that I'm not doing, and sometimes I think like, dang, like I don't even have this. Like I know I was only 18, but I was just like, I don't even have a credit card. Like what? How come I don't even have a credit card? And it's crazy because my birthday's in December, and I got a credit card in January, so I had just turned 18. Like literally just turned 18. I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna apply. So I applied with my bank first, and I got denied. I think I applied for Bank of America. They denied me. Don't know why, they denied me though. I was like, dang, like I'm banking with them. I would think they would like approve me, but they denied me. So I was like, dang. So I was also told, don't apply to too many. Like say you get denied, you don't wanna just keep applying because that looks bad. So after I applied there, I applied to Discover. Why did I apply to Discover? I was trying to find something with a low APR. And I applied to Discover. Excuse me. I got approved. And not only did I get approved, I got a $1,000 credit limit, like $1,000. So I was just like, oh, like to me, like, I was like, that's cool. Like, that's a lot. Like, $1,000 isn't a lot of money, but I feel like it was a lot at that time. I was like, wow. Like, I didn't feel like I was rich. Like, don't think that. But I just thought it was cool. I was like, wow, because it goes based off income. And I had a job. I was working at the gym. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the gym, Planet Fitness. I was working at the gym, but I wasn't making that much money, so I was surprised they gave me $1,000, you know? My checks were probably about like 200 and something a week. Every week I got paid every week, so, you know, like it was okay. Not 1,000, I didn't even touch $1,000 a month, but close to it, probably like 900, so, I don't know. Anyway, so they gave me $1,000, so I was like, it's lit. So we'll discover the cool thing about them. I don't know if they're still doing this. They probably are because it wasn't that long ago. Like I'm only 19. But the first 6 months was interest free. So if you don't know what that means, basically like, okay, say you spend $30, depending on what the rate is, you might have to pay back $33. And yeah, like it accumulates. So basically, the first 6 months, say I spent $100, I only had to pay back $100. There was no interest for 6 months. That's what that means. So basically, I still tried to pay, like the first month I spent money on it, I tried to pay everything off. I paid everything off. Then the second month, like I started like slowly increasing. And then the second month I started buying stuff, and then I wasn't paying it off. And I'm like, I'm good, I got time. Then the third month came by, I was paying a little bit of it, but I didn't pay it all off. And then once it came down to 6 months, I'm like, oh snap, like time was almost up. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to start paying interest on this. And I didn't even get to pay it all off. At that point, I had maxed out my card. It was probably at like $900 and something. And I was like, dang, like this is bad. And a rule of thumb, you're not supposed to spend more than a third. So basically, if my limit was $1,000, I was not supposed to spend more than like $300. You could say 333, but like $300. But I like to try to keep it at 25%. So that's a little less than a third. Try not to spend more than 25%, and I feel like it's good. And whatever you spend in the month, you should try to pay it off. It looks really good, and it helps like build your credit. And a lot of people say like, oh, like they like to see, okay, but not a lot of people. I'm gonna tell you, one of my friends told me, was like, oh, they said they like to see you make big purchases and pay a little bit. No, they don't. They want to see that you're gonna pay back. They don't want to see that you're a risk. Stop. Go watch your show. I wish you could see how he's looking. Pay it off. Like, they don't want to see you making little payments. Like, oh, yeah, only $100, so I'm just going to pay the minimum, $35. No, you don't want to just pay the minimum. Don't be a minimum. And you notice on your statement always tells you, like, example that I found on the internet, if you pay the minimum, you will be paying this off in 7 years. It'd be like, if you pay the minimum and this amount of time, it might be like, you might owe $100, and it'd be like, in 3 months you'll be paid off, or like 5 months you'll be paid off. Like, no, that's crazy. Like, no. And then don't let it be $800. Oh, in 2 years you'll be done paying it off. Like, and a lot of people will just pay the minimum because it's easy. Like, oh, I owe this much. All right, $35 is good. No, it's not good like that, because then it's just it's a waste of a card. Why do you even have that card? You're just constantly paying. Do you want to just have something that you're just constantly paying? Do you want to just have a bill? Like, people who don't buy a house and they live in an apartment their whole life, you're just constantly paying somebody else's mortgage. You're constantly renting. You will never own that. You might live there for 20 years, you never own it. Like, wouldn't you like at least have the satisfaction? Maybe a lot of people will die and they won't be able to finish paying off their mortgage, but wouldn't you like be more satisfied to say like, wow, at least like I was paying off something, at least like, you know, there's an opportunity, I have a chance that I'll be done paying it off soon, you know? But they like, you'll never own that. I just feel like you don't want to do that. You want to use credit to your advantage. You want to use credit so you can have opportunities. You shouldn't use credit as like a crutch. Credit is like a, dang, like I don't got no money, so I'm just gonna swipe on my card. No, you want to use it as cash. I kind of messed up like that. I messed up, but luckily like I like picked it up real quick. Because I was just like new to it, and I was like I knew, like it's not like no one told me, but you know how it is, like you kind of like figure out stuff for yourself. Like I was just like chilling, I was spending, I just wanted to enjoy it for a few months, and then I was like, no, like I gotta get my stuff. Like I don't want to have like a low score, and I don't want to be doomed for failure, because eventually like I'm gonna probably want to take out a car loan, and I want them to see like, oh, like she has a good credit, like also like the length of credit, it's affected. Like, so if I only have credit length for a year, it's not like as good. So in this screenshot, you could see like that my credit is good, but my length of credit is bad. Or length of credit's like fair, I guess. Like it's not like they want to see a long length of credit. They want to see that you pay your bill, you don't have any missed payments, you know, like. So like all these are factors. So I was just like, no, like I want to show a good long length of credit. I want to show that I pay my bill. I want to show that I maintain my score. Your score can fluctuate. Okay, so in this screenshot, you can kind of see how my score has fluctuated over the months, but you know, it still stayed above a 7. You don't want it to fluctuate too much. Your score can fluctuate for just several things, like opening up another card. If you have too many credit cards, it's not really good, because it'll just like, it'll lower your score by getting another card, because it goes by your oldest account, and that's why it's good. People say like when you're building your credit, you should build 2 cards at once. Like me, I have 2 cards, but one of my cards is so dumb. I shouldn't have got that card. I have a store card, and you know, they get you, they be like, it's crazy because they didn't really get me. I was just like, you know what? I want to get it. I go here a lot, but no. And it's crazy because I have this card now, I never use it. I'm like, it's just sitting there, and I want to close the account. But yeah, closing an account, that lowers your credit. Obviously, missed payments lower your credit. Owing a lot of money, that's not really good for your credit. What else? Oh, if you like look up your credit all the time, like pull your credit, that lowers your score. You don't let people just pull your credit. Like, oh, they'd be like, if I want to pull your credit, say peace. No, you cannot pull my credit. You don't want to do that. So anyway, I don't really even know the time frame. I know it was less than a year, but I went from like a 6 something to like a 7. I was oh snap, because you know, like, I don't know if you guys see those memes on Instagram. They always be like, oh, 7 credit score, you know. Okay, I found one of those memes, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try to find them and insert some memes here for you guys. But anyway, you know, like that's people's goals to have a 7. And now, like, since I have a 7, I'm only 19 years old. And yeah, no, I got a 7 at 19. Or did I get a 7 at 18? I don't really know, but I'm 19 and I have above a 7. But whatever, since I'm that young with it, like I want an 8, like 830, like, you know, like I need to have an 8. Like I want to have American Express card. I want to have a card that no limit, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like my goal one day is to have a black card, you know. But another thing, people think like black cards is like all this, but I would want it like if it made sense, like as far as traveling and the right black cards, because different companies you can have a black card, but their black card isn't like really worth it. Their travel points, like a black card is only worth it for like if you're gonna use the perks, because you have to spend a certain amount of money to like be in the club, I guess, each year to like obtain your status. Kind of like any people, if you guys are into makeup, my Sephora people, if you guys are VIB Rouge, I feel like I look so fat sitting down like this. I'm trying to like sit up, because I feel like I look so fat. I suck at it like this. But yeah, anybody that's VIB Rouge, you guys know you have to spend $1,000 in a calendar year. So that's kind of like similar to a black card. You have to spend a certain amount each year to keep your status. So yeah, and yeah, like I feel like the next cards I get, well, in the future, I want to get cards that are either pre-approved. I'm not gonna apply to any more cards. But yeah, like I'm cool with my like 2 credit cards. When you pay off your score, you realize you'll get a credit increase. Just a few months ago, they increased my credit limit by $600, and I was just like, oh snap! Like I didn't ask for it; they just did it. Like when they see you pay off your bill, they increase it for you. I'd say Discover would be a really good first timer. If you're 18, you want to get your first credit card, I recommend people getting Discover. I feel like it's really good. You guys can get all color cards. Like I just got the blue one. But yeah, you can just like, I think it's really good. They do the 6 months. I have to look to make sure they still do that, but I think they still do the 6 month no interest. You get cashback rewards, but almost every card offers, like they have some cashback rewards. So that's another thing. I would say use your credit card. You use it like cash, and also like say you're gonna spend $200 and you have the cash, just put it on your card. You just wanna accumulate points and stuff. And I don't know, it looks good because if you were gonna buy it with cash, you might as well like spend it on your card. Like it came to a point like I was spending everything on my card, like anything, like if I had to get my hair done, if I wanted to buy food, like all this, I put everything on my credit card. But make sure at the end of the month you like put the money to the side, because it's real easy to just swipe that card like yeah, because you don't feel like coming out your pocket. But at the end of the month when that bill comes in, you have to make sure like it's getting paid off, you know. And if you build your credit, then like say you like a good business opportunity comes, maybe it's a seminar, maybe it's purchasing a vendor. If you want to purchase a vendor from me, AB vendor list, the Instagram will be in the description. I sell vendors. Maybe it's like, and you don't have the funds and you want to take a chance, you can put it on your credit card. But make sure, like say you're taking a chance, maybe you have like, let's say the cost is $800 and you have $700, but you know in a month you can be able to pay, like in a month you'll be able to get that $100. You can, I would say do that, but don't do something like you taking a chance. Well, really up to you, because you never know, but don't do something like you're taking a chance, like you say you have $1,000 limit and you're just gonna spend $800, but you don't got no money. Don't take a chance like that, like, because $100, I think most people can accumulate $100 in a month. So I don't know, I just think it's good. And maybe think of it like some people like, okay, you don't have any money, your payday is Friday, it's Wednesday, you want to get something. All right, you can use your credit card, and Friday when you have money, you can pay it off, you know? Like stuff like that. It's, people say it's not good to pay it off right away. But I think it is good to pay it off right away. Excuse me. Maybe not, you don't have to do it the same day though. You could literally just do it a couple days, but make sure it's before the end of the month. And you don't wait till like when the bill is due. You could pay it before, you know? You can also schedule payments. It's kind of cool. So say it's the 15th and my bill is due 31st and I pay my $35. Say I'm paying just the minimum, right? I pay $35 and the 31st comes, like that's my bill, it's paid for, right? But I say I wasn't even trying to pay my bill, it's paid for. Like it's not like a late fee, but then the 31st I pay, I'm good. Like I could pay money on the 31st or I could pay it on the 1st and I'm good. Like they don't like double dip. So if you pay beforehand, it's not like they're gonna still take it out of your account if you have it on like a card automatically, like a checking account automatically on file to take from it, like auto pay. They're not gonna double dip. So I think that's really cool to discover. Yeah, I'm not, oh, by the way, this is not like sponsored. Don't think I'm trying to like solicit you to like, yeah, get Discover. I'm just trying to tell you guys, teach my like younger audience about credit cards, because I don't know if everyone had a credit card. I was kind of fortunate that I like knew about stuff and I can ask like my family members a few things and they were just like telling me stuff and I was just like, yeah, like I learned, I picked up and it was cool. So like I have really good credit. I'll try to show you like stuff. And I mean, if I could do it, you guys could do it too, because at first I was like, dang, like I messed up already, you know, because I had a 6 something. I thought it was really, really bad. And also don't be discouraged because in the beginning you don't get a score. So I was also like, dang, like I was trying to check it, but I didn't have a score. And another thing, you guys are probably like, oh, like you just said it was bad to check your stuff on, okay, it's bad to pull it, but you can check, like, say, like, you have a Chase, like Chase. Chase shows you your score if you have the mobile app. So here you can see me going into my Chase app to check my score. If you have Discover, you can see it too on the app. It's like an estimate. You have 3 bureaus, there's 3 credit bureaus. Like, but yeah, there's 3. So it's basically like an estimate of those. They're all like, if they're usually all close, they could be off by like 10 points or something. But you know, like if you do the average of those, you'll get your score. But yeah, so basically it's pretty much accurate. So you kind of know your score by that. So yeah, I think that's like everything. I would consider getting your credit card, building your credit early, and maybe investing in yourself. Like if you don't have the money and you really believe in your idea, use credit as a way to help you. But just know, like be responsible. Just know that like this is on you. Like, you know, don't go crying to mom and dad. Why do I feel like my voice sounds so dry? I feel like I need a beverage. But yeah, don't go crying to mom and dad like, yeah, can you pay my bill? Like, no, like when I messed up my credit, when I owe $900, it was me paying that $900. Like, I think that's all. I hope this video really helped you. Remember to trust the process. Bye, guys.